T minus 5 minutes, 5 seconds and counting. Not 5 minutes. T minus 5 seconds and counting. Throttle to maximum. SAS on. 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the Cheapo fuel can to rescue Bob Kerman from the moon. Hello everyone, my name is Bob, and this is episode 5 of Cheapo Space Program. And what we're doing is just that. We are going to rescue Bob Kerman from the moon. We're going to send the Cheapo fuel can up here to pick him up, take him to Kerbal, and send him home to a hero's welcome. Standing by for first stage separation. First stage separation is complete. Second stage ignition. Standing by for gravity turn at 13,000 meters. All systems are nominal. Nominal. All systems are nominal. You may notice considerably higher resolution this time around. I am using some new processes to do my videos, which will hopefully reflect in a higher quality of video. Altitude 11,000 meters. Standing by for gravity turn. Initiating gravity turn. Gravity turn is complete. RCS adjustments are neutralized. Standing by for a second stage separation. Altitude 25,000 meters. Standing by for a second stage separation. Second stage separation is complete. Initiating RCS attitude adjustments. Standing by for a circularization burn in T minus 55 seconds. Standing by for core stage burnout. Core stage burnout and separation. Nuclear stage ignition. Coming up on the circularization burn in T-minus 1 minute. We are on nuclear power. Nuclear power. Starting circularization burn in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are in orbit. I'm doing this a little bit late because I want to make sure to get on the right, get going in the right direction. Because up to this point, I've always gotten going in the direction opposite the way that the spacecraft is going. Bob's spacecraft is going. So I'm hoping to, instead of going this way around, going this way around. Which means I would have to, instead of this way. So I don't know. I'll probably still screw it up. Yep. No, that's still going this way. I need to be going this way. Yeah, it's still going this way. I need to be going the other way. Wait. I'm screwed up. Okay, this is 90 degrees. That's 207. Okay, well, if I do it this way, of course, that's got me on a collision course right at the moment. But I can adjust it, I'm thinking. Okay, let me think about this for a minute. Okay, let's see how this works out. Okay. Standing by for translunar injection. Transmunar injection. Make sure our engines are not overheating. Not yet. They will though. The problem is that with the relatively low thrust of the nuclear engines, there's sort of no guarantee that any kind of estimates of how long it takes to get stuff done and so on are at all accurate. But I figure that on my way I can probably make adjustments for any shortcomings. That's a fine looking picture. The moon's just rising there. And hopefully you're seeing this in much higher resolution than what I've done previously. And it's a mighty fine picture. Okay, standing by for nuclear engine shutdown. Nuclear engine shutdown. Nuclear engines made in Texas, where we pronounce it nuclear. Alright, that's good enough for now. It looks like it's trying to throw me out to Minmus. Hopefully that is not true. Okay, and it's still screwing me up though. Still has me going around this way, which will head me going 90 degrees instead of the other way. So I'll have to correct that on the fly, as it were. Alright, that will send me around the right way. Had a hell of a big orbit, but Let's see if we can. No, that's still going around the wrong way. That's going around the right way. It's going to take me 149 meters a second to do it. Yep. Okay. Let's see how this works. Let's get pointed the right way. Whichever way that happens to be. If we have time today, we may launch a new rocket I've got to take 3 astronauts to the Palyut Space Station. Because right now it's unmanned. We'll have to see how this goes. As far as time. Okay, it says 5 seconds. I don't believe that. I believe that about as far as I can upchuck a squirrel. So we're going to start burning at about now. And there's no way that would be 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, and this will get me going this way instead of this way. Okay. I still have reasonable fuel allotments here. I might want to deploy our panels. There's Kerbal. And Bob Kerbal must be getting really tired of this whole space thing right about now. It's time to bring him home to a hero's welcome and a lifetime of signing autographs. Which will no doubt drive him to drink, break up his marriage, and cause him to crash a jet airplane into a mountain someday. I was reading I've sort of been off and on reading a biography of Yuri Gagarin for a while now, and he must have shortly after landing, he must have gone, "Oh shit! Oh damn it! How is it that it looked like it was going the one way, and now it's totally going the other way? How does that work, huh?" Let's try this again. Okay, it's going to be a fairly high-priced maneuver, but don't really have a whole lot of choice. If I want to get going the right way, sooner I do it, the better. Well, that's 260 meters a second. That's more than the midterm correction was. Well, shouldn't take that much fuel to get old Bob Kerman head in the right direction. And even though that's not set up to go until about 10 minutes from now, I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to go ahead and F5. I'm going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Sucking down the old fuel. Okay. Alrighty. Now, unless I've totally had a brain fart, that should be the right direction. Yeah. Because 90 would be this way. The other way would be that way. Okay. Go ahead and rock and roll on in here. Yep, that's going the right way. Okay, and it should take a very modest inclination burn to get me set up the way I should be. Yep. If you're hearing that sort of wind blowing noise, I'm not at the beach. I take care of my mom, who's old and not in good health, and she likes the house really hot, you know. And I'm just the opposite. I would rather have it quite a lot cooler. So I've got a fan running here in my face to try to stay semi-cold. Okay, let's warp on in. Estimated burn 25 seconds, so yeah, 10, about 13 seconds. 13 seconds in, we'll fire it up. Actually, a bit more than 13. No, we'll say 15 seconds in. From 15 seconds from the maneuver. Close enough. And shut down. Okay, let's get old homeboy set up as our target. And get ready to do an inclination burn. Yeah. Stop shutting down. Sort of. Oh, that's another 125 meters a second out of my fuel allowance. That's okay. Shouldn't take much. Let's take a look at the scenery while we're floating around here. Okay, now that's... Am I hitting south or north? Probably the opposite of whatever I think it is. Yep, opposite of what I thought it was. Texture of the moon doesn't look that great from up here. I mean, it looks cool from when you're close, but here it's definitely you see the textures tiling a bit. Okay, let's get ready for our man waver. That's Duna 1. So yeah, Bob Kerman can look forward to a life spent on publicity tours and other things that most pilots wouldn't want to be caught dead doing. I'm not sure Bob Kerman is an enthusiastic pilot either. So maybe he'll like it. Yeah, look at the bright side. Maybe he'll actually like that better than being an astronaut. But yeah, they were trotting poor Gagarin out quite a lot, and I think it took its toll on him. Of course, it was somewhat the same way with our astronauts as well. They had to do a lot of publicity bullshit. But you know, there's a difference between being the first American to orbit the Earth and being the first human being. You know, that's and they wouldn't, after a while they wouldn't let him fly a spacecraft anymore. So it's sort of like his whole career was over before it started. Okay, now he's going to be trying to catch up to me. I need to warp out to my apoapsis and get a little more altitude so he'll kind of climb under me a bit. I was catching up pretty good. I'm not sure I need to do a whole lot of altitude increase here. He's catching up pretty decent. Okay, and once he catches up a little bit more, I will go ahead and decrease one of these angles and see if we can get a encounter. And in fact, we better go ahead and check it now. Nope, not there. Oh, stop being squirrely. Stop being squirrely. Damn it. Stop spazzing, please. Thank you. That'll work. Okay, let's go ahead and head on out here. Estimated burn, it doesn't know. That's only 12.2 meters a second, so shouldn't take much. We'll start our burn about 2 seconds early. Two seconds before the node. 4, 3, 2. And cut off. Okay, now when we get up here, we're going to have to kill off a lot of relative velocity, but that's okay. We can do that. We'll do a quick save, and I want to bring those orbits down a little bit. There's still quite a respectable distance between the two. Okay. 6.1 kilometers. Not great, but I can live with it. Okay. Well, bringing it down just increases the difference, so we'll just leave it like that. And when we get in closer here, we shall start our encounter. And there's going to be a lot of relative velocity between the two of us. So I have to kill it off pretty damn quick. PDQ. Okay. Go ahead and get our pointed the right way here. Right now it's 11 clicks away. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer before I start this. Alright. Okay, now we're going to get pointed towards the spacecraft and do a little burn towards it. Should help us get lined up, get our prograde indicator lined up on the direction of the spacecraft, which is what we want. Come on. I'm not using RCS because I'd like to save it for doing the actual close-in maneuvers. And right now, something like 10 meters a second would be fine. Yep, something like that. Okay. Oops. Chase. Okay, there's the Cheapo Capsule 6 with Bob Kerman, a space hero. Okay. We're in the right direction. Not going to worry about that little bit difference there until we get a little closer. Okay, well, there's going to be a lot of tedious orbital maneuvering here. I'll go ahead and skip out that part and restart the video when we get a little closer to the capsule. I would not recommend this game for people who have issues with vertigo. Because what may be thrilling to me, the sense of strange orbital motions. I better focus on my freaking flying. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, but something that might be oh, fudge you. Something that might be thrilling to me might be a little bit nausea-inducing to someone else. I guess that's sort of the way some astronauts have a tendency to have nausea in space, and other people don't. Of course, if you're stuck on the International Space Station, I would think that having nausea in space would be a real bad deal. Something you would not want to be happening. Where you especially don't want that to be happening is in the spacesuit, because you could aspirate your own vomitus and die. And die. Yeah, so that's definitely a thing to avoid in space. Something that can happen all too easily in space, as Bob Kerman almost found out. Okay, 3.4 meters a second. Right now, that's fine by me. Might a little faster. I'm kind of bobbing around. I'll give it a little dose of juice here. Monopropellant, I sort of need to watch. Probably okay, but don't want to run out. Because if I run out, it might be difficult for me to get docked and stuff. Yeah. Okay, well, it's going to be a little minute. Okay, coming in for my terminal approach. And the Cheapo capsule is fairly well pointed in the right direction. Okay, gotta watch the monitor propellant. Okay, let's switch over to fine control. Okay, watch the monitor propellant. Closing in pretty good. Slow up a little bit. Get aligned here. About like that. Slow up a little bit more. Go down. 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 Damn you. Down, I say. Back up. Back up. Not that much. Up. Back up. Come on, stop being squirrely. Up. Okay, down. Like that. Okay. Bob Kerman, man, he's just screaming. He's just screaming. Screaming for his mama. Okay. Swap back into staging. Now let's get this boy home. Okay. Alright, let me do a little quick research here. Okay, we got our burn to head back to Kerbal coming up in about a minute. Let's hit a quick F5 in case I screwed a pooch. Make sure I am controlling this from the tanker here, which I can't even see right now. Control from here, thank you. Bob, you just take your load off, relax. We're gonna get you home to Kerbal. Heroes welcome, and you'll spend the rest of your life signing autographs, being asked stupid questions, and drinking yourself to death, pretty much. So you have all that to look forward to. Okay, 1 minute. Looks like it's going to throw me off into deep space, but I think that's correct. I don't think that's accurate. Okay, 34 seconds left. I think I probably should start the burn about 25. About like that. Okay, and that's a big burn. It's a big burn. Let's take a look at our resources here. But it'll get us all the way back to a place where we can get back into orbit around Kerbal, and then we will, assuming our fuel is forgiving, we will get into Kerbal orbit and set up a time when we can land near the Space Center. Yeah, no worries. We'll make it fine. We're gonna get you home to a hero's welcome, buddy. Cut the periapsis a little close there. It's okay, a little aero braking is good. Well, actually, that's although I didn't intend to do that, that's actually probably what we should have done is to get a little air braking action going on here at Kerbal, so I don't have to spend a lot of fuel to bring that end down. So that actually worked out very well. I would do a deep space EVA out here, except that the hatch throws him a quarter mile off in some random direction. So probably don't want to do that too much. Nope, we just want to get this boy home. Just want to get this boy home and get his life as a celebrity going. And he will be begging for the next next rocket trip out. It'll be like, please send me to Duna. Which he might actually be on that mission. It's altogether a possibility. I was going to send a probe to Duna, but I figure it's going to be because of the size of the boosters I've got, it's going to be such a hassle to get a probe there. Might as well just go skip through that and go straight onto a manned mission, which is probably what I'm going to do when the time comes. Well, let's get. Don't collide with any stations or anything. You're not going to collide with. No, you're not. You're a good ways away. Okay. Let's get him aimed retrograde. As he is coming down fast. Helter Skelter is coming down fast. Yeah, if I thought of it, getting the air braking in is what I should have done. I wasn't even thinking in those ways. But I should have been thinking about air braking. Okay. Go ahead and let's hold off a little bit before we. Well, I got a lot of orbit to kill there, so screw it. Let's go ahead and start doing a burn. And if it brings him down instead of bringing him into orbit, Not the end of the world. Alright, well let's hold off until we get closer to our periapsis. Skirting through the upper layers of the atmosphere. Okay. Start slamming on the brakes. Make sure our engines aren't overheating. Nope, they're just dandy. We're burning through a lot of fuel though. Okay, I'm going to transfer fuel here, and then maybe I'll have to get rid of this nuclear stage and go using the stage of the capsule itself. Okay, so I got a little bit left of the nuclear stage. Go ahead and burn that out. And disable crossfeed. No. Okay, thank you, Cheapo Fuel Can. You have go from here. Undock. You have served us well. I assume atmospheric braking will eventually bring the fuel can down. Oh, fudge. Fudge you. Go ahead and turn this engine on. Yeah, it's coming down at 37,000, so I'm pretty sure that's going to bring this down, perhaps all the way to the ground. I don't know. Okay, where is Cafrica is the name of the continent. Cafrica. Where is Cafrica? It is over in the total night side. Yeah, right about here. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the old atmosphere and see what we can do. Let's go ahead and pull in our solar panels. Because at this altitude, I'm not sure they're not going to get ripped off. Okay, well, this is going to take a little while. I will see you on the other side. Okay, we air braked a bit much, and so we're coming in for a splashdown over land. And we depleted all the energy we have trying to get over to the ocean, so there's no point in hanging on to this. Okay, Bob Kerman heading in for a land landing. Excuse me. Hopefully it won't be an issue for him. You have to excuse me, I'm eating a Pop-Tart. So I may hear some munching going on in the background. I'm already over an hour, but I figure we need to bring Bob home, and we need to see that through, so that next time we can move on to something new. And maybe I'll edit it down to below an hour at some point. Okay. Probably going to pop a parachute about 8,000 meters. Bob, don't freak out. Nothing to be afraid of. You need to compose yourself for television, Bob. You're about to... Oh, hey. Pop that parachute. You need to compose yourself for television. You're about to be a big star, buddy. Bob Kerman, the first human in Mun's orbit, and the first Kerbal to land on the moon. And a parachute activation would be, there we go, would be welcome. Burning down his batteries, but doesn't really matter at this point. Let's see what your radar altimeter says. 100 feet. Meters, sorry. Alright. Bob Kerman. Step out and take a bow. You can avoid hurting yourself. Space hero Bob Kerman. Screenshot. Alright, well that's all for this episode. After all our travails, we managed to get Bob back on the ground, safe and sound. I hope this is a friendly country. So until next time, hasta la vista. Oh, wrong button.